Most people underestimate the consequences of not changing your life now. They don't understand that their procrastination can cause damage for months, years, and decades down the line. And sometimes that damage can never be undone. The reality that a lot of people need to hear is that if you don't change your life now, you probably never will. And this can probably be evidenced throughout your life so far. If you have a list of things that you have been wanting to get done for a while, yet they are still unticked and they're not crossed off yet, you can quite literally see that you haven't done it then, you haven't done it now. What convinces you you're going to do it in the few months' time that you said you would do it? Or a year from now, where you said you would start? Because you said that the year before, and the year before that. The reality is you need to create a bit of urgency. You need to create a bit of urgency, and instead of pushing things to next week, next month, next year, understand that it's now or never. So many people will go their entire life holding things back through a fear of taking action and making a big jump. But they are never really going to take that step. They never really jump. They just ponder and ponder and ponder until such a point arrives where they're 75, they're sat in their bed, they've had a pretty unadventurous life, and they're saying goodbye to their loved ones. And that's a hard reality. It's not easy sometimes to take that leap of faith and try the new thing, switch careers, risk the startup, learn that new skill that you've been really nervous about getting into. Change is difficult. Change is complicated. Change is frightening. But we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die, and at some point or another, if we don't put our fear to one side and just decide, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, we won't really do the things that we want to do with our life. As children, we have this excitement about life, day by day, curious minds, wanting to go out and explore new things, wanting to do the brave, bold, silly, and sometimes stupid things. Because we're curious individuals. We want to see what we can get from the world and see what we can do within the time that we have. But as we get older and we go through the education system, and then we have to adopt adult responsibilities and go and get a job and all of these different things, we become sort of industrialized. We turn into semi-robots as such. We still have ambitions and dreams and things that we would like to do, but reality gets in the way. And we convince ourselves that, you know, all of that stuff is unrealistic and too silly. And then before it's all said and done, we genuinely feel like it's too late. But I would say to you, it's still a choice. It's not too late to try something new. It's not too late to turn things around, no matter how old you are. There are people in their 70s and sometimes 80s who reported that the best times in their life were in the last 5 years of their life, where they tried that thing that they'd always wanted to do but held back from doing. And where they would have died miserable, they ended up dying happy and fulfilled. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, there's still time for you. There's still time for you to do that thing that you've always wanted to do. There's still time for you to switch careers. There's still time for you to launch that business. Maybe it will fail, maybe it won't work, but you're definitely going to die. That's the reality. You're definitely not going to survive and outlast this world. You might as well give it a shot on your way out the door and see if you could do that thing that you always wanted to. What's the alternative? Giving up? Not giving it a shot in the first place? Allowing this world to get the better of you? It will in the end ultimately anyway, but you might as well stick your middle finger up on your way out, right? A lot of people have built up the habit of procrastinating for a really long time. Sometimes I fall into this habit, but there must come a moment where you got to say enough. If you want something bad enough, if you're motivated badly enough, sometimes you just have to start. You've really got to ask yourself, if not now, when? If not now, when? And if you don't have the answer to that question, it's now. You have to start. 9 times out of 10, the answer is right now. We can get too dialed in on the plan, the preparation. Everything has to be perfect at the start. It doesn't. It doesn't. You'll find that most business owners, especially within the sort of tech world, will talk about the first version of their product with such embarrassment. But they'll also say that, you know what, we had to launch. We had to get it out there, because if we didn't, we would have gone round in circles trying to perfect it. You start, and then you can worry about fine-tuning and tweaking and perfecting. Then you can worry about all of that. But you've got to get the ball rolling first. If not now, when? So look, a practical insight for you watching this, to hold yourself accountable. If there's something that you want to change in your life, a new chapter that you would like to enter or begin, a new sport you want to pick up, a new hobby, a new profession, give yourself 30 days from watching this video today to get the ball rolling. 30 days. And within that time frame, I want you to make it your mission to start, to make the first step. And then, when you've done it, I want you to come back and comment on this video. You got to ask yourself again, if there's something you want to do with your life and something you want to change, but you're not sure whether it's the right time, you're not sure whether you can do it, you've got to ask yourself this very important question. If not now, when? In a lot of cases, guys, the answer is if not now, it's probably never. So it's up to you. Do you want it bad enough? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to turn around and go in the opposite direction to where you're going right now? Do you not like where you're going right now? This is the moment to decide. This is the moment to change your future and change your fortune. We're all going to leave this world. It's up to you how you go about leaving it. Try and leave in style. Look, guys, if you took some value from this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for much more from me. Comment your thoughts down below as always. Check out the links in the description below. Join my free Discord, absolutely free. Over 25 guys in there right now making great progress both personally and professionally. And if you want to book yourself a one-to-one coaching call with me, there's a link down below in the description of this video also. As always, guys, thank you for your time and your attention, and I will see you in the next one.